Hey guys, so the Dodo Does Math exercises started off pretty easy, and y'all hopefully have already gotten started, gotten through a few, or maybe this is the first you're seeing of it. The first ones are really easy. You're just using the ruler and telling them how many steps to take. But then on challenge number 4, it gets slightly more complicated, so I wanted to go through some of those and just remind you to use some common sense problem solving when you're doing coding exercises like this. So as we can see here, our dodo needs to get across this bridge. It needs to pick up eggs 0, and then it's also going to need to pick up eggs 1. And in this one, we have a bush in the way. So that's pretty much showing us that we're not going to be able to walk straight through and then turn over. A lot of people might think that you can just do step all the way through and the bird might pick up the egg on its own, but you actually have to use the pickup code here. So instead, we're not going to do that. Instead, let's just measure our distance. So I'll drag my ruler down, I'll rotate my ruler, and so I'm measuring the distance from me to that egg. My extinct dodo bird has 9 steps to get to that egg. So let's go ahead and just do step 9, and then let's do pickup. So remember, you can click these buttons down here so that you're not wasting time trying to type it out and not making any typo mistakes. So I step 9, I pick up that egg, and now I want to avoid this bush. So there's another piece of code down here at the bottom that they're prompting us with. It says turn 2. So I can do turn 2, and now I just need to tell my dodo what to turn towards. And I want to turn towards this egg, and its name is eggs bracket 1. So turn to eggs 1, and then I need to measure how far to step. So I'm going to place my ruler right there on that egg where I just stopped. And now it's going to take me about 7 steps to get there. So now I can do step 7 and then pick up. Let's run that and see how that works. Picks up that one, turns directly towards eggs 1 and picks it up as well. So that's how we can complete lesson 4. Let's look at challenge number 5. All right, the flower is the turning point. So let's remember that. All right, so right here we actually have the turtle moving. So I think we have to do turtle step, right? If y'all remember that. Turtle dot step, and we need to get this turtle to 10 steps. So turtle dot step 10, and then we're going to have our dodo turn right. All right, and we don't have to define the dodo because it's kind of automatically on there. So here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Our turtle's going to go 10 steps. It's going to get to this flower, and then I'm going to have my dodo turn right, and then the dodo should be able to step 9 steps directly to that egg. So right turn, step 9, and then pick up. Let's see how that works. Oh, I almost missed something. I actually need to define that my dodo needs to turn right here. So I need to do turn right. I can't just say the word right and expect that to work because the computer is going to be like, right what? What do I do with right? So I've got to make sure that I define. Now, keep in mind that this is referring to the dodo, and this, because I typed the word turtle, is going to refer to the turtle. So let's see if that worked. All right, my turtle moved, my dodo turned, did exactly what I hoped it would. Okay, so just to remind you, you need to use a little bit of problem solving, use a little bit of common sense, look at the game and the outline of what it wants you to do, and then try to make sure that you're using the right code to get through there. So I'll walk you through step 6 as well, challenge number 6. And as long as this one's not too complicated or too easy, I'll probably end it here and try to let you get through the next couple ones. So it says measure twice, step once. All right, so, okay, and it's going to prompt us to say, what if our ruler's not long enough? Okay, so we can see how far we get to each side. And they're actually answering it here for us. So we can see that if we place the ruler here, we can use this flower as a place marker. I know that this is 8 steps to the flower, and then I know it's going to be 7 steps past the flower. So really all I have to do is step how many? 8 plus 7 is 17, right? And then pick up. Let's make sure that works. I was about to say, if I did my math wrong in my head, I was going to have to redo this whole video. Okay, well, that one was pretty easy. So let's actually move on. I'll go ahead and do challenge number 7 with y'all as well. So it says, if the egg is too far to measure, maybe measuring the distance between the bushes can help. So again, this is just prompting us to use those bushes as placeholders. I know that this bush is 8 away, and then this bush is also 8 away. So this one should be pretty easy. Step 8 plus 8, 16, and then pick up. And that's all I'm going to do for today. We'll end it there. Oh, wait a minute. Not quite. My bad. There was that mistake. So it was only 8 to this bush. I made an assumption and assumed this bush was only 8 away, but look, it's actually 9 away. So I'm going to have to go 17. We have to go an extra step there, and then we'll pick up. I was trying to rush through. Okay, good deal. So I'm going to end it there. Y'all can complete the last one, and then on Wednesday we'll get through the next portion of this where the Dodo is measuring distances. It's simple addition and subtraction in order to solve problems, and that's all a lot of coding is. So I'll see y'all back Wednesday to try to do the rest of the lessons here.